Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here to look at March of the Machine in the set booster box form. So on Monday of this week, we opened up some of the March of the Machine aftermath, and that kind of inspired me to go back and take another look at the set booster box product. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open, see what kind of value we can find in here. We're all waiting for Wilds of Eldraine to come out, so I figured why not revisit March of the Machine before we go there. All right, so let's go ahead and pull out our set booster packs. We're going to go ahead and, of course, put all the pricing on the screen for any rare or mythic, as well as anything valued over $1, and every single list hit. So, and then at the end of the video, we're going to do the full MTG box analysis. So let's just go ahead and use our pull tabs and see what kind of value we can find in here. All right, so this one kicks off with an incubator. Yeah, I think they go this way. And we're going to see an Atraxas Fall coming in as a foil, followed by a City on Fire as our first rare. Then we're going to see Frigga, Judge of Valor, coming in from the Multiverse Legends, followed by an Invasion of Kamigawa. Then we're going to see a Pyretic Prankster, an Elspeth Smite, Seal from Existence, Rouse Reinforcements, Preening Champion, Protocol Knight, and then an Assimilate Essence with a Full Art Plains, and a non-signed Ragavan art card in the back. All right, so we'll probably go through these relatively quickly. We've gone through many March of the Machine set booster boxes. And there we go. We got ourselves a rare list hit there. We got the Magnaloth Treefolk coming in. Very nice. Followed by a Seed Pod Caretaker. Then we're going to see Thalia and Gitrog Monster coming in as a mythic. Very nice. Then we're going to see Dina Soul Steeper, followed by Luris of the Dream Den, coming in as a rare from the Multiverse Legends. Then we get the Invasion of Amonkhet, the Aetherblade Agent, the Nezumi Freewheeler, the Merciless Repurposing, Lithomantic Barrage, then the Blighted Burgeoning with a Sunder the Gateway, a regular old Swamp, and another non-signed art card. That time it's red. So there is one uncommon and one common currently valued over $1. So be keeping an eye out for Surge of Salvation, which we just saw, I believe, unless that was Sunder the Gateway. And then we're also looking for Ren's Resolve as a common. All right, so we got ourselves a blank card there with an Invasion of Pyrula coming in foil, with an Invasion of Archivios coming in as our rare. And then as you can see, we've already got a second rare, Jengatha, the Wellspring from the Multiverse Legends, with a Fairgrounds Trumpeter. And then we're going to see Liliana's Attendant coming in as a commander rare. Not a high value rare though. Then the Invasion of Pyrula with a Harried Artisan, followed by a Collective Nightmare, Stoke the Flames, Converter Beast, then a Marauding Dreadship with a Thornwood Falls. And we do get a signed art card there. So this is going to be Kolga and Yadaro by Daniel Warren Johnson. Thank you, Daniel. Like to feature the artist whenever I can, because of course, as I've said before, they're the ones that bring this game to life. All right, so we got ourselves a Kraken token, followed by a Gloomfang Mauler in foil. Then we're going to see Knight Errant of Eos coming in as our rare. Then we've got a Yargle Glutton of Urborg with an Invasion of Xyrex, Bonded Herdbeast, an Astral Wingspan, Ramasonian Greatsword, the Swordsworn Cavalier, Infected Defector, Traumatic Revelation, with a Tenured Oilcaster, and a foil or a Forest, and then Shieldred. So we're just seeing all the big folks here in the art treatment. Unfortunately, not high value. All right, and then so we're going to get a card from the list. It's going to be a Siege Zombie, just a common. Then we're going to see Yargle and Multani coming in foil, followed by a C double. And then we're going to see Rayav Master Smith, followed by an Invasion of New Capenna, Tarkir Duneshaper, Joyful Storm Sculptor, Shivan Branchburner, the Wicked Slumber. Then we're going to see the Phyrexian Archivist with a Furtive Analyst, Scroll Shift with a Rugged Highlands, and another non-signed art card, but beautiful art there. So none of the big hits yet. Certainly looking for Ragavan coming from the Multiverse Legends set. I'd say that we're also looking for Shieldred, if we can get her, or Atraxas Praetor's Voice. So we got the Incubator with a Scroll Shift, followed by Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. Then we're going to see Shauna Sisse's Legacy with a Rona Shieldrith Faithful, an Invasion of Dominaria, Seraph of New Capenna, Artistic Refusal, Change the Equation, Sigiled Sentinel, Bola Slinger, Serpent Blade Ass Assailant, and then a foil Dismal Backwater with another non-signed art card. So hopefully we do find some value in this box. We're going to kick off with an Elemental token, followed by the Vanquish the Weak. Then we're going to see Rona, Herald of Invasion, followed by Eudora, Grave Gardener. Then we're going to see an Invasion of Algothra with a Herbology Instructor, Render Inert, Kami of Whispered Hopes, Icor Shade, Angelic Intervention, Placid Rottentail, Searing Barb with a foil island in the back, and then another non-signed art card. All right, another list hit coming in. It is going to be a Molder Slug, followed by a Sculpted Perfection in foil. Then we're going to see a Grafted Butcher, followed by Wrath Weatherlight Stalwart, and an Essence of Orthodology coming in as another rare with an Invasion of, is that Regatha? And then Invasion of Eldraine. That's coming this Friday. And then we got Aether Blade Agent, Storm the Seed Core, Rampaging Geoderm, Overgrown Pest, Final Flourish with a Forest, and Omnith coming in as an art card. All right, this one kicks off with an Elemental, followed by Zadara the Dawnbreaker coming in etched foil. You don't get too many etched foils in the set booster packs, so that's cool to see. And then we're going to see Nahiri's Warcrafting, followed by Squee the Immortal, triple rare pack with an Invasion of Zendikar. Then we're going to see a Sunblessed Guardian, Botanical Brawler, Scrappy Bruiser, Stormclaw Rager, Enduring Bondwarden, followed by a Crystal Carapace, a Kite Sail, an Island, and another non-signed art card. All right, finishing off stack number 1 here. No big hits so far in this box. All right, so this one kicks off with a blank card, followed by Karsus Depth Guard. Then we're going to see an Invasion of Tarkir coming in as our as a mythic here. This is going to hold some value for us. Then we're going to get Quenda, Pride of Femerif, followed by Inga Rune Eyes. Then we're going to see an Invasion of Murunganda, followed by a Blight Treeper Thallid, then a completed Huntmaster, Gift of Completion, Furted Favor, with a Vengeant Earth, Seed of Hope. Then we're going to see the Jungle Hollow, and another non-signed art card there. So I'm just going to take a half a second here and clean up this pile, and clean up our rare mythic pile as well. And then we'll slide right into stack number 2. All right, so we got ourselves a Kraken token, followed by Golden Scale Aeronaut in foil. Then we're going to see Hitagatsu and Kiari coming in as our rare, with a hidden Zadora the Dawnbreaker coming in as a second rare. Then we're going to see Invasion of Eldraine with a Knotvold Hermit, Sculpted Perfection, Tiller of Flesh, Mutagen Connoisseur, Inspired Charge, Moment of Truth, Unseal the Necropolis with a Swamp, and another non-signed art card. All right, this one kicks off with the Dinosaur token. They're going to see a Halo Charged Scab coming in foil with an Invasion of Gobakan, with a Renata Call to the Hunt. They're going to see an Invasion of Zendikar, Bonded Herd Beast, Order of the Mirror, Streetwise Negotiator, Scorn-Bladed Berserker, Hanger Scrounger, Cosmic Hunger, Corrupted Conviction, Bloodfell Caves, and another non-signed art card. All right, looks like we got something from the list here. We're going to see Opal Lake Gatekeepers coming in off of the list. I believe that's just a common. Then we got Fairgrounds Trumpeter, followed by a Fairy Mastermind. Very nice to see this. Does hold some value, just over $5. Then a Yargle Glutton of Urborg, an Invasion of Murunganda, Pyretic Prankster, the Fearless Scald, Mirror Shield Hoplite, Golden Scale Aeronaut, an Aerial Boost with a Mirian Bane Splitter, Failed Conversion, Standard Swamp, and another non-signed art card. All right, this one kicks off with the Spirit Token, followed by an Attentive Sky Warden. Then we're going to see a Chrome Host Seed Shark with a Daxos Blessed by the Sun, then a Zada Hedron Grinder with a Terror of Tawashi coming in as our rare, or as another rare, then Invasion of Moag, Skyclave Aerialist, Oracle of Tragedy, Furnace Rains, Battle Bladed Fan, Disturbing Conversion, Full Art Swamp, and another non-signed art card. Just always amazed. The one thing I like about the art cards is they really do go full scene, full scale. So as opposed to being mirrored or even borderless or extended art, you just get to take in all of the art with anything without anything in the way. So we got ourselves a Nezumi Freewheeler, followed by Complete the Circuit. Then we're going to see Thalia, Guardian of Thavian, coming in from the Multiverse Legends. Then we're going to see an Invasion of Dominaria with a Herbology Instructor, Furnace Gremlin, Phyrexian Sensor, Copper Hose Crusher, Sabia Cryptomancer, an Aki Scrap Chomper, Ren's Resolve. There's the one common valued over $1. Then we got ourselves a Full Art Foil Swamp with another signed art card here. This one is Thalia, Guardian of Thrabian by Joshua Alvarado. Very nice. Thank you very much, Joshua. All right, got another Black Lotus here, followed by a Copper Hose Crusher. Then we're going to see an Invasion of Alara, followed by Skithrix of the Blight Dragon coming in from the Multiverse Legends subset. Very nice to see Skithrix coming in. Does hold some value. Then we get an Invasion of Algothra, Notbull Hermit, Phyrexian Gargantua, Glistening Deluge, Nezumi Informant with a Realm Breaker's Grasp, Timberland Ancient, Knight of New Coalition, Scoured Barrens, and another non-signed art card there. All right, this one kicks off with some treasure, followed by a Wildwood Escort. Then we're going to see Quintoris Lore Master, followed by Kolga and Yodaro coming in from the Multiverse Legends. Or actually, that's a showcase rare. Then we see Rada Coalition Warlord with an Invasion of Kaladesh, Invasion of Mercadia, Pyretic Prankster, the Omen Hawker, the Halo Forger, the Karsus Depth Guard, the Attentive Sky Warden, Full Art Island, and another non-signed art card. Oh, got ourselves a list hit here. All right, so we're going to see ourselves a Slag Fiend coming in off of the list. Very cool to see that. Then we're going to see an Ortheon Hero of Lava Brink. That's our second rare of the pack. And our third is going to be an Ancient Imperviousor, followed by an Emoti Celebrant Bounty, an Agar the Freezing Flame, an Invasion of Kylum, Order of the Mirror, Sandstalker Moloch, Ravenous Sailback, Thrashing Frontliner, Alabaster Host Sanctifier, the Etched Familiar with a Foil Mountain, and another non-signed art card there. That was probably as close as we were going to get to, maybe hitting the 4 rares inside of a single pack, because we had gotten one off of the list plus a foil, and then we were guaranteed 1 rare from the main set. I was hoping maybe we could get a Multiverse Legends rare too. All right, so this one kicks off with an ad card. Then we get an Assimilate Essence, followed by She-Oldred coming in from the main set. Very nice. Gigantic hit here, valued over $17. So She-Oldred's going to get her own pile up top. Then we're going to see Tetsuo Umezawa Fugitive with a Cybar, Jabari, and Zalfir coming in from the Commander subset as a mythic there. Then we're going to see an Invasion of Belenon, Skyclave Aerialist, Tandem Takedown, Surge of Salvation, the uncommon valued over $1. Then we're going to see a Xerox Strobe Knight, War Historian, Trailblazing Historian, an Island, and another non-signed art card there. All right, final pack in stack number 2. Got ourselves a mini game here, Strictly Better, followed by an Aki Scrap Chomper. Then we're going to see Elish Norn coming in the showcase treatment. Very nice to see this. It does hold some value, over $5. Fantastic. And then we're going to see Arithmesis, Slumbering Isle, followed by an Invasion of Urgamon, Captive Weird, Marshal of Zalfir, Zalfirian Lancer, coming in hot with a Dreg Recycler, an Oculus Whelp, Eyes of Jin Cataxis, a Blossoming Sands, and another non-signed art card there. So very nice. We got both of the key ladies from the set with Elish Norn and Shieldred. All right, we got the Incubator with the Tandem Takedown, followed by an Invasion of Karas as our first rare, with a Judas the Scourge Diva as the second, an Invasion of Pyrula, Blight Trooper Thalid, Stoke the Flames, Astral Wingspan, Ramasonian Greatsword, Volcanic Sprite, Wildwood Escort, Kithkin Billy Rider, with a full art foil mountain and another non-signed art card there. So I'm going to take just a half a second and slide some of these common uncommons out of the way. Alright, so this pack has a blank, followed by Cybar, Jabari, and Zalfir coming in foil from the Commander subset. Then we're going to see a Dusk Legion Duelist, followed by a Rona, Shieldred's Faithful, Raph Weatherlight Stalwart. Then we're going to see an Invasion of Kaladesh, Seraph of New Capenna, Order of the Mirror, Joyful Storm Sculptor, Shivan Branchburner with an Onaki Javelineer, Core Halberd, a Rugged Highlands in foil, and we get a third signed art card here. Very cool to see that. This is going to be Boon Bringer Valkyrie by Hyanwa Cho. Very nice. Thank you very much. All right, another list card here. We're going to see a Virulent Sliver here from the list, followed by a Furnace Host Charger. Then we're going to see an Into the Fire with a Quenda Pride Ephemerif. Then we get an Invasion of Urgamon, Tarkir Dune Shaper, Wicked Slumber, with the Artistic Refusal, Furnace Host Charger, Etched Host Doombringer, Mirrodin Avenged, Flittering Gorilla, with a Mountain, and another non-signed art card. I think we're down to about 7 packs or so. We've got the most valuable card from the main set, but now we want the most valuable card from the Multiverse Legends subset. And of course, that's going to be Ragavan. So fingers crossed. So we're going to see a Raph Weatherlight Stalwart, another etched foil coming in. Very nice. Followed by an Inga and Asika coming in from the main set with a Dina Soulsteeper, an Invasion of Belanon, Aetherblade Agent, Change the Equation, Render Inert, Atraxas Fall, Vanquish the Weak, Icor Drinker, Redcap Heel Slasher with the Scoured Barons, and another non-signed art card. So I think I can't recall if I've ever gotten 2 etched foils in the same box. They're primarily found in collector booster packs. They're not significantly more valuable than I would say their non-etched counterparts, but they are a little bit more rare, so they do hold a little bit of a premium. So we got a Teferi's Veil coming in off of the list, followed by a foil Invasion of Olgothra with an Ayara, Widow of the Realm. And then we're going to see Ayara, First of Locthwain. Very nice to see 2 Ayaras back to back. And then we're going to see Gimbal, Gremlin, Prodigy, Mythic coming in from Commander with an Invasion of Xerax, Nezumi Freewheeler, Kami of Whispered Hopes, Storm the Seed Core, Rampaging Geoderm, Weary Thespian, a Halo Hopper, a Plains, and another non-signed art card. So many rares and mythics in these boxes. All right, another mini game here, followed by a Temporal Cleansing. And then we are going to see a Sword of Once and Future. This is going to be a pretty decent mythic hit here, valued just over $3. Then we're going to see a Valakut, Keeper of the Flame, with an Inga Runais, Invasion of Mercadia, an Invasion of New Capenna, followed by a Captive Weird, Botanical Brawler, Scrappy Bruiser, Expedition Lookout, with a Zalfirian Shapecraft, Full Art Swamp, and Jinkintaxis non-signed. All right, so we're down to 4 packs. So we got the Elemental with an Overgrown Pest, followed by a Tribute to the World Tree with a Timurit Chosen from Death, an Invasion of Regatha, Sunblessed Guardian, Stormclaw Rager, Completed Huntmaster, Halo Charged Scab, a Negate with a Stasis Field, and Afara's Dispersal, Thornwood Falls, and one more non-signed art card for the collection. All right, so we got the double-sided Incubator, followed by a Change the Equation in foil, and then we're going to see an Inga and Asika coming in the showcase treatment, followed by Elish Norn Grand Cenobite coming in from the Multiverse Legends. Very nice. So a double Elish Norn single Shieldred box so far. All right, then we get a Seer of Stolen Sight, an Invasion of Lorwyn with a Bonded Herdbeast, Gift of Completion, Phyrexian Awakening, Temporal Cleansing, Cut Short, Burning Sun's Fury with Forest, and yet again, one more non-signed art card. So it's very cool to see all of the Elish Norns and the Shieldrids. Now I'll take a Shieldred from the Multiverse Legends. That'd be cool. All right, so we're going to see a Stasis Field in foil with an Invasion of Ravnica coming in as a mythic here. Then we get Finn the Fangbearer, Invasion of Asgal, Tarkir Duneshaper, followed by a Corruption of Tawashi, Tangled Skyline, Beamtown Beatstick, Iridescent Blade Master, Consuming Aetherborn, Thunderhead Squadron, a Mountain, and another non-signed art card. All right, final March of the Machine set booster pack. All right, so off of the list, we are going to see the Mending of Dominaria, a rare, followed by Adina Soul Steeper, and then we're going to see Yargle and Multani with a Jury Master of Review, and then we're going to see Captain Lannery Storm coming in from the Multiverse Legends, with an Elspeth's Talent coming in from the Commander set, then an Invasion of Rin, Kenera Spellspear, Elvish Vatkeeper, Norn's Inquisitor, Meeting of the Minds, Shatter the Source, Dismal Backwater, and one more non-signed art card, which happened to be the Surge of Salvation. All right, so give me just a quick moment. I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG box analysis. We'll begin the analysis by looking at all of the cards that we pulled from the 30 set booster packs. Then we'll review how much of the main set, Multiverse Legends subset, as well as the Commander subset that we saw in non-foil and foil, along with a breakdown of coverage by rarity and a look at duplication. Following this, we'll establish a baseline for value with a look at the current value of the 3 sets before moving into a recap of the actual observed value. Finally, we'll conclude with a summary. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box and more than 150 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level to download the analysis. Let's get things started by reviewing the contents of the box versus the cards that we were eligible to pull. Using this chart, we can see all of the cards that we were eligible to see from the March of the Machine main set in gray, the actual foils we pulled in orange, and the non-foils in green. In the non-foil space, we saw between 40 and 45 cards for each of the primary colors of Magic, and in the foil space, we saw between 3 and 5 cards per color. Also in this box, we saw 7 cards from the Jumpstart side set, as well as 4 showcase cards. From the Commander subset, we saw 1 foil and 4 non-foils, and from the Multiverse Legends subset, we saw between 3 and 5 cards for each of the primary colors, along with 18 multicolor cards. We also saw a single traditional foil card and 2 etched foils. Moving into coverage, from the main March of the Machine set, we saw 228 unique cards out of a possible 337. This gave us 68% coverage of the cards that we were eligible to see. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in blue with 88% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 32 of the 337 cards, giving us just 9% coverage of the set. Again, our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in blue with 12% coverage. Now let's shift into the subsets. From the Commander subset, we ended up seeing 4 of the 18 cards in non-foil for 22% coverage. From the Multiverse Legends subset, we saw 34 of the 130 cards, giving us 26% coverage. In the traditional foil space, we only saw a single card from the Commander subset for 6% coverage and a single card from the Multiverse Legends subset for 2% coverage. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in today's box we saw 85% of the commons and 95% of the uncommons that we are eligible to see in non-foil from the main set. We also saw 27 of the 83 rares for 33% coverage and 6 non-foil mythics for 18% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 15% of the commons, 9% of the uncommons, as well as 2 foil rares good enough for 2% coverage. In the Commander subset, we saw a total of 5 rares and mythics, but because of duplication, we only saw 33% coverage of the rares and 17% coverage of the mythics. And from the Multiverse Legends subset, we ended up seeing 53% of the uncommons, 18% of the rares, and 7% of the mythics. In total, we saw 46 rares and 11 mythics within these 30 packs if we include the duplication and the rares that we pulled off of the list. From a duplication standpoint, only 55 of the cards in the box were duplicated 60 times, giving this box a duplication rate of 17%. Before getting into the value of today's set booster box, let's first examine the potential value of the cards that we could have obtained. This chart shows all 337 cards that you can pull from the main March of the Machine set inside of a set booster pack. Currently, the set features 2 cards valued over $10, and both of them are going to be Shieldred, and both are right around $17 in value. The main set also features 14 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 32 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 289 cards in the set are currently valued less than $1. If you were to add up the total value of all 337 cards using non-foil market prices, the grand total would come up to be $254.66. Moving into the subsets, of the 18 cards that you can pull from the Commander subset, only 2 of them are valued over $1, and the entire set of 18 only is valued at $8.99. Things do get better in the Multiverse Legends subset, with 8 of the cards being valued over $10. However, keep in mind that 5 of those are going to be the hard-to-pull etched foils. Now, the 3 non-foiled out cards valued over $10 are going to be the Elish Norn Grand Cenobite, valued at $10.25, Atraxa Praetor's Voice at $10.92, and the Ragavan Nimble Pilfer, valued at $41.25. There's also 7 cards valued between $5 and $10, again with more than half of those being the etched foils, as well as 27 cards valued between $1 and $5, and 88 cards currently valued under $1. And the grand total for the entire 130 card subset is $299.25. So what kind of value did we end up seeing today? Well, I'd say we got really lucky and pulled one of the 2 cards from the main set valued over $10, the Shieldred in standard frame. We also saw 4 non-foils valued between $5 and $10, and 9 non-foils valued between $1 and $5. The other 268 non-foils from the main set that we saw are currently valued less than $1. From the 2 subsets, I'd say again we got pretty darn lucky seeing one of the 3 standard frame cards in the Multiverse Legends subset valued over $10. Sure, it was the least valuable, the Elish Norn, but that's totally fine with me. We also saw 1 card valued between $5 and $10, and 2 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 40 cards from the 2 subsets are currently valued less than $1. Unfortunately, only one of the foils in the entire box was of note, and it was the Ortheon Hero of Lava Brink, valued at $7.81. The other 33 foils that we saw are valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from a seller on TCG Player for $94.26 a little while ago. The current market price for these boxes as of August 28th, 2023 is $95.35. The March of the Machine set booster box contains 30 packs, each with 12 cards, allowing you to see 360 cards plus art cards, cards from the list, and tokens. Now, the 30 art cards, 8 list cards, and 21 tokens that we saw have a combined value of $11.05. The 5 cards from the Commander subset have a disappointing value of only $1.39. The 133 commons and 19 basic lands that we saw come up to exactly $10. The 155 uncommons that we saw have a current market value of $11.41. The 40 rares have a current market value of $53.55, and the 8 mythics that we pulled are valued at $52.24. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $139.64 in card market value, which is a gain of $45.38 over the price I paid, which means that I saw a return of 148% of my purchase price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 13 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $85.47, which means that those 13 cards represent 61% of the total box value and covered about 91% of my cost for the box. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.